Hello and welcome to another KeyKey's Chronicles, y'all. What's going on, everybody? I am Kiki Chronicles, Spiritual Empress here. This is my channel. My segments are called Kiki's Thoughts. Before I get into my thought, I would like to ask the Most High, the Holy Spirit, the angels, the ancestors, and the universe under the sound of my voice to bless me as well as the collective. Y'all, I'm using the bathroom. I do not care if y'all here. I don't care. I'm drinking my lemon water. I'm cleansing a lot lately, and yeah, I'm human. Okay, but anyway, with that being said, y'all, look, it's best to set boundaries with people. You know what I'm saying? Because when people love you, right, they will respect how you feel. They will respect your boundaries. They know how you feel is valid. Okay, people who don't have boundaries, they don't know their worth. They can't, you know, like interact with you on certain levels because the truth is we become unequally yoked with people. So therefore we will not be on the same page. Yes, I know it's good versus evil, light versus dark, but the light can always outshine the darkness, okay? And people that I know that love you will support you in your endeavors. They want to see you winning. You know what I'm saying? That's why we talk about a lot of narcissistic abuse and becoming narcissist supply unknowingly. Because you don't know that you're being abused by a narcissist. Because some people come from toxicity and that's all they know is chaos and conflict. God is of peace. We're already fighting against principalities in this world as it is. But when you got to fight for your peace against people who's supposed to love you, you're unequally yoked with them, period. Very, you're not. Because again, I'm gonna say this one more time for those in the back, the Carmen's in the back in Carmenville, okay? The Carmen's in the alleys on the knees from $5 in these spiritual streets. You know and you learn that love is not purposely gonna hurt you. Yeah, people do things, you know what I'm saying, out of anger, say things, but once you say them things, you can't take them back. But the truth will set you free. The truth is the truth. Either people are going to admit to the truth of what they know, of what they have done wrong, or they're going to keep consistently living a lie. And usually when you live in a lie, the lies are going to crumble. You know what I'm saying? What lies beneath them lies is going to come to the surface. I don't care how much black magic, dark magic, how many covenants you join and all secret side, the truth always going to prevail because God is of truth. And Satan, of course, is the father of lies. That's all he does is lie. He's a trickster spirit. That's why people who don't know no better can't grasp that one third of the angels that left with him are not fallen angels. They are now trapped. They are entities. They are demonic. They're soulless. That's why they turn into energy vampires. They like the energy harvest off of light workers, people of the light, people of God's energy. They cloak themselves. They mimic. You know what I'm saying? And then they think if they gather against people in numbers, they can defeat them. That is not how it works. You can fight all you want. Yeah, if you jump somebody, yeah, you might battle, bruise them, jump them, but in the end, you're not winning. Because the truth is, you look like a coward and a pussy. Because if you're going to fight somebody, you should not need a whole audience for you to have a fight. Just like me. I done called out people. Truth be told, I have. It was just me and them. And I'll be like, shit, you really want to do this, Mom? Dude, we can do this. It's just me and you. Win, lose, or draw. They don't want to do that. They need an audience. They want people to see them look like a winner, to see like they, bold, you know what I'm saying? Nah, because see, I'm the type, I'm not collective, and I want y'all to be the type, we not finna be oppressed. We not finna be depressed. We not finna be defeated by these karmics. No more. I don't care who they are, family, soul ties are being broken, not to be fixed again. The only thing people gotta realize in life, what's free in life is love. Real love is free. The love of God is free. The love of Jesus is free. The love of the angels are free. Your ancestors, we generational curse breakers are freeing and breaking free from these curses that have been placed by these dark people in probably our families who have cursed the love lives of people, who have cursed their try to destiny swap. These people are so sick, they have personality disorders. They don't know who they are from day to day. They want to be you, they want to be her, they want to be him. They don't know who they are as a person. And then that's why they always say sometimes you gotta look at where people come from. You know what I'm saying? Which is a true saying. I'm starting to realize that. Because people cannot give us what they know nothing about. Even if you show people love, right? They get a glimpse of it. They think playing it, using it, abusing it is gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? Hovering over it, putting it on the shelf, you know what I'm saying? And coming back for it later, you're supposed to wait for this kind of shit. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't put yourself on hold for no fucking body. You are not a game. You know, some narcissists like playing victims too. When you stand up for yourself and they got flying monkeys who entertain them, who are just as toxic to them, who like mess, drama, chaos, they're going to entertain the foolishness. They are not going to correct these people. So don't look for people and their families and shit who are, toxic, and that's all they do is toxic shit. They're not going to correct these narcissists because most likely they're narcissists too, and they're toxic. They just toxicity. That's all they know. And some people have kids just to swap destiny with their children to bring them down. They don't want to see their children do better than them. I happen to be a mom who want to see my kids do better than me. I really do. Now I'm speaking for me, collect. I want to see my children do better than me and their fathers ever did in this world. I really do. I want the best for them. Whether they're with me or not around me, I want the best for my kids. I want them to do way better than we ever did. Whether God woke me up then, late, in the middle, however, to this age that I am now, I'm woke and I'm not going back to sleep. And I want to lead my children, my grandchildren by example. So whether they're around me or not, if they watch me some kind of way, they're going to understand that I love them. I always been full of love. I can balance my light and my dark when it comes to protecting what's mine because I'm a Scorpio. We are overprotective people. It ain't so much as being jealous. No, no, no. People who love you don't want to make you jealous of other people. When you're in a relationship, your mate should not want you to be jealous of other people, period. Other people should be jealous of you guys being together, which they will, and they should just let it go because they should learn from it. Because if you have love in your life, somebody that really loves you, people should admire that. Because in relationships, no relationship is perfect by any means. It don't matter what kind. It's not perfect. But if it's worth fighting for the correct way, then by all means. But if there's abuse, toxicity, alcoholism, drugs, we fighting, cheating, lying, that's not a relationship you should fight for. You can forgive people. Yeah, people make mistakes. But if it's a consistent thing, then it becomes a pattern. Then they're going to do it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And now it's just becoming abusive because they know what they're doing. And people feel like because you love them, you're supposed to accept their abuse. You're supposed to tolerate their disrespect, their slander. They done stole from you. If they stole money from you, your inheritance, earthly or spiritual, they done committed identity fraud. They think you're supposed to love them enough to just let them just get scot-free and just, okay, well, you love me, so you should just deal with all this shit I did to you and let us lie to you, break HIPAA laws against you. Just let us do anything we want to do, and you're supposed to tolerate it because you're strong enough. No. When you're strong enough, you fight back. You do what's right. So again, karmic justice, legal justice being served against these karmas. If they're out of control, and like I'm telling you, my advice collective, if these people come around you trying to bother you, they already playing on your phone doing stupid shit like that, it's them, babe. Make your money by all means the right way, because that's what you're doing. Because God got everything already protected. You are everything, ain't nothing stopping. They can't stop nothing for you. You understand? They are not allowed to do it. You are woke, collective, and it ain't no going back to sleep. And that's why you speak out and you let these people know. Y'all just, all these backfires, this karma hitting you and everybody. Well, can't you see you need to stop this? Nobody wants to be in an abusive relationship. Nobody wants to deal with people who can betray them so bad and violate them in so much corrupted ways and then call themselves saying, I'm sorry for stabbing you in the back, for lying on you, from stealing from you. So I feel like because you love me, you should just forgive me and let me do the same thing to you over and over again. Because it ain't going to stop. They're going to keep doing it. And they just add more people to the fight. And people who are already against you just gonna believe the lies and gonna repeat them like idiots and go along with the flow. That's why God showed them. If they couldn't deal with you or handle you at what they believe was your lowest point in life, they can't handle you as you elevate in life. They can't handle you, period. Because your light irritates their demons and they won't admit it. But they seeing it. People around them are seeing how their lives are starting to fall apart. How the police trailing their ass, the feds always watching them now. This because they brought it upon themselves and they brought it upon everybody who was involved. And people up here blackmailing each other, they snitching on each other because they know what they've done. Instead of somebody having a sense to say, well, you know what, I'm pulling up out of this shit. Let me go talk to the collector and tell them, look, I'm sorry, I apologize. This is what been going on. This is what happened. I mean, if I gotta face some time, hey, hopefully, we could work something out or something like that. Well, you ain't got to ever deal with me again, but, forgive me because this is what's going on and this what's been going on, this what's happening. No, evil and pure wicked people going to band to the end. They rather die and then they don't want to die. See, they claim, I'd rather be dead than live with it dead. And now it's on its way to them. You understand? These people have tried to frame the collective for shit they wasn't even involved in. They didn't think none of this shit through. They really didn't think this. They tried to play God, but God oversees everything in this world. As above, so below. He oversees everything. He's more powerful than any person, place, and thing, drug, anything. You understand? Like for me, y'all, let me share something with y'all about me. I struggled with abuse for a long time. Half of it was my energy, half it wasn't. Because people wanted to oppress me and depress me and keep me down. But I'm a fighter, so I kept getting up. And one thing I learned to keep is a steadfast mind and keep my faith as I must be strong and talk to God without even speaking because he can hear me. And he decided when I was ready and I was completely ready for once and for all in my life and start waking up. And he shook, stirred, and turned me around and said, talk to me, daughter. And I talked to him, and in 24 hours, he made sure he cleaned me up. It was hell in them 24 hours, but he made sure he emptied my vessel purely and woke me up so I can get to this point so I'm able to stand here and sit here in front of y'all and tell y'all God can do anything. Believe him and trust in him. Put your trust in him. Don't put your trust in man because they will fail you. The Bible is not a lie. Now, everything, it may not be written in there that we need to know, but what you need to know will find you. The info, the knowledge, the wisdom you need will find you. Whether it's through people, places, or things, it will get to you. The signs of synchronicity are always going to be around. That's why God uses us as vessels. Just like the devil used them idiots as vessels, God uses us as the vessels to be spiritual teachers and leaders. Like I said before, I'm not know eventually on this spiritual journey of mine. I know I can read tarot. I know this. I have read somebody cards, my story out when they couldn't even figure out what the hell they was talking about, but I knew. So I don't know if that's going to be part of what I'm going to be doing on this journey. But I know I have a lot of spiritual gifts that I'm tapping into. Like I told y'all, I'm going to keep reminding y'all of this. This is true about me. I'm speaking on me collective. I know this, and it's amazing to know that I always had these abilities from birth till now, and that my ancestors believed in me so much that they chose me to be a generational curse breaker. When everybody shunned me and I'm the black sheep, I'm the worst person in the world, the truth is, it was them. They was always mad at me for something. I guess they was mad because they couldn't shake me, they couldn't stir me, they couldn't deter me. I wouldn't follow their beat or their drum. They couldn't program me. I'm unprogrammable when it comes to the human minds and stuff. They can't. They can't out even smart me or with me. And they never can and they never will. I always see people for who they are. I just went through my phase of the people pleasing phases, y'all, because I wanted people to get along, to love me. I was the one doing the calling, reaching out to people because but fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck if my phone never ring. It's ringing off the hook because these energies, they want my voice. They trying to do spell work over the phone and it ain't working. I don't give a fuck. I'ma still stand 10 toes down. I'm in these spiritual streets, not backing down. And I said, I'm unfuckable with. You come over here playing and with me because they already trying to play in my energy and they see what it's getting it. And those who keep relentlessly doing spell work on the collective, they're gonna receive the worst karma. They receiving karma, everybody around them. It's time for them to tell the truth and show who they really are. They narcissistic energies. They jealous, they envious. And that's just what it is. And they always have been. And now the world is starting to see this. Because it's no way possible that with a human fucking mind as mine, I would fucking believe a motherfucker who keep trying to press the issue about somebody who they say they're not bothered by. If a motherfucker don't, if I don't like you, I'm not finna go out my way to try to turn everybody else against you. That's not what I do. I'm not a coward. I ain't ever been there. I ain't scared of shit, to be honest with you. I fear God. So I don't have time to be trying to prove that I can whip your ass when I know I can. I don't have time to be proving you a bad person when you know you are. I don't have time to waste my time trying to destroy nobody's job. I don't have time to do that shit. I have other things to do. They've been sitting there plotting and planning to take people down who I say I'm not bothered by, who I don't care about, who I think is a bad person. So I gotta prove this. Bitch, let them prove that they're a bad person on their own. That's what people should think. Stop following Satan straight to hell. These people gonna lead you to hell. Why? You ought to think in your head, why are you so pressed behind this one person? Huh? If they're bad to you, why would you want to fuck with them? Why you keep attacking somebody who you say attacking you that's not really attacking you? That don't give a fuck. It's probably the person, he or she don't give a fuck. They don't care. Let it go. You don't want pressed on me. You want to do magic all day. You want to talk about them all day. You trying to prove to the whole stupid clock of cupping flying monkeys. See, I told you they're crazy. No, you're crazy. And you've been crazy. You've been mentally unstable, bitch. God, did you know God had this person the whole time? This is a fucking earth angel, a chosen child of God. You got all us wreaking karma and we losing everything fucking around listening to you. Attacking somebody who really ain't even attacking us. Because if I was smart enough, I'd be like, that bitch is the magic, bro. He or she is the magic. I'm not playing with it. I'm not dabbling no more. That's it. I'm losing every fucking thing around me, bro. Everything is crumbling. I can't prosper at all. That motherfucker said nothing will manifest in our lives. And y'all still playing? Bitch, ain't nothing to go come from it. Stop fucking. Yeah, anyway, like I said, they be trying to interrupt my messages, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep going forward, y'all. If y'all missed a little bit, what I was saying is common sense will tell people if a motherfucker